Hello. Before we get started, if you are new on Sensibull's YouTube channel, you can subscribe the channel by clicking on this subscribe button, and you can click on this bell icon so that you will get notified whenever we post a new video. So let's get started.
Hello, as you might have known, Sensibull launched on angel broking recently, and we've been planning to do a webinar exclusively for angel broking customers on how to use Sensibull. And this is basically that webinar. So without further ado, let's address the most important questions right now. So the first question obviously is Sensibull for you? So Sensibull stands for safe and simple options trading. So what's the use case? You want to trade options but you're afraid of big losses, or you find options too complex and you want a simple way to trade them, or if you are looking for some way to predict the market direction, or are you somebody who wants to analyze how your positions will perform when market will move up or down. Let's say you bought a lot of puts and you're expecting market will crack tomorrow. Do you want to know what your P&L will be? Or are you just here to make and analyze your own strategies, like complex strategies which you want to make on your own? Or it could be that you're looking for futures and options advice and you want that advice to come to your WhatsApp probably, right? Or it may be that you want to do all of this but you don't want to do it with real money, you want to bet with virtual money, and you just want to learn without making any losses. If you fit into any of this, then Sensibull is for you. So let's jump right into our first feature, which is easy options. But before that, let me just quickly show you what we look like. So this is what we look like. Remember, this is super simple options trading. It can't get simpler than that. We have tried up with all the major brokers in India, and we have around 500,000 monthly logins now. This number is old, and you can get a 7-day free pro trial. So let's jump into our first feature, which is easy options. So when do you want easy options? So this is a use case. You want to start trading options, right? But then you have heard that this is a very risky thing. You probably have heard of people who have lost thousands when the market just cracks down, right? So here is the interesting part. What if we were to tell you that there's a way in which you can do options trading without losing more than, let's say, 4,000 rupees, even if the market cracks 10, 20, 30, it doesn't matter, right? Nifty, even if it goes to, let's say, 1,000 tomorrow from, 13,000 or something, or 14,000 to 1,000, I mean, we hope that doesn't happen because then we have much bigger things to worry about. But even if that happens, you lose only 4,000 rupees, right? And what if you can do this just by guessing up or down? You just have to guess up or down. You don't need to do anything about options. All you need to do is up or down. Can you do that? If you can do that, would you trade options? And if you can trade options like that, then easy options is for you. So let's look at it, right? So let's say this is today's Nifty levels. Let's get into full screen, and we give you three choices. One is dollar, the other is Nifty, the third is Bank Nifty. So you can also see a demo video here, which is there for every feature. So let's say you just want to guess up or down. So we ask you a simple question. Today is a Monday night when I'm recording this. Where will Nifty be this Thursday for expiry, right? So you have three simple choices: up, neutral, or down, and you say up, and it gives you three simple choices. There are three trades: as around 1800 max profit and 5700 max loss. This is 3k, 3.5k max profit, 4k max loss. This is unlimited max profit, and it has 12,000 max loss. Now the catch is this, right? If you were to focus on this trade, if we tell you, look, Thursday is what you have to guess where the Nifty will be, up or down, that's it, right? And if you're right, you'll make max 3.5k. If you're wrong, worst case, you'll only lose 4k. And to do this trade, if you need only around 26,000 rupees, and you can just click on this trade button directly and trade through your broking account. Then why do you care if it's a call or a put, or whether I understand anything about options? Have I not learned options theory? It doesn't matter, right? All you need to do is guess up or down, and we'll give you a trade which has a predictable maximum loss, and you have complete peace of mind. So you can see it here, right? If it moves up around 0.3%, you'll break even on this. It has around 46% probability of profit. If Nifty goes above 14,400, you make 3,500. If Nifty goes below 14,300, you make around 4,000 rupees. And even if it goes to 12,000 or 10,000 or 11,000, you only still lose 4,000 rupees. So you can peacefully trade it knowing that, you know what, worst case till Thursday I lose 4k, and on Thursday this trade is over and I have full peace of mind. End of story, right? That's a very nice way to trade, and this is what Easy Options does for you. What it also does is it allows you to trade rupee dollar, which you can trade for an even lower capital, something like 800 rupees you can trade with, and it's only some 100 rupees up or down, and you won't lose more than that. You can trade for up, down, neutral in Nifty, Bank Nifty and dollar. So it's a very convenient way if you are a beginner to start experimenting with options. You can also do virtual trading here, which is basically you don't have to do real trade, you don't want to bet real money, you're just experimenting and trying out, hey, what's the deal? And this is virtual trading. So now let's make things more interesting. Now let's say that you have some target which you got from somewhere. Somebody told you that, you know what, Nifty is going to 14,000. Nifty is going below 14,000 by 15th April expiry, or let's say specific date of on April 16th this is going to go below 14,000, and you are wondering, what do I do in this case? This is a common question, right? You know the direction, but you're not sure if you're trading the right strategy. And most people end up buying calls for an up move or buying puts for a down move, and that is a bad strategy, because you can actually buy a put and market can go down and you can still lose money, right? And there are much better choices than calls or puts to maximize your return on investment, and Strategy Wizard helps you find the best trade for your prediction. This is the most optimized trade which you'll get from Strategy Wizard. And okay, let's see how it goes. I'm going to click go. As usual, there's a demo video here, you can look at it, but let's just hit the go button and see what it throws. So now you can see that the best trade to do, the first best trade to do, because it's such a big target, right? It's 14,450 put, right? This is also a put option. Third best trade to do is a call spread, is to sell a call spread, and the fourth best is a buy a put. So let's just make it more interesting, right? I'm going to put April 22nd target and see how the results change. Interestingly, if you put April 22nd target, then all the good trades to do are not actually put options, they are bear call spreads. So basically you don't have to know what this thing is. We did all the math, we'll tell you what is the exact trade to do and you can just take it. But the important thing is we tell you that you neither make a loss nor make a profit, how much capital you need, how much is your 9-day return, etc, etc, etc. You can even play around like, okay, what if it goes to 14,100 by April 22nd? What's my best option? You can choose which kind of trades you want to do. You can do hedge trades, unhedged trade, you can do anything you want, and we basically try and give you the best possible option for your trade, for your prediction. Now here's the interesting thing, right? Many people will tell you that buying put options is the best trade to do for a down move, but you can see here that it's actually a sell call which is better than a buy put if your prediction is, let's say, 14,100 or 14,080 right here by April 22nd. So this allows you to find your best trade, right? And it also, once you expand this thing, you can see how much is the maximum profit, how much is the max loss, how much is the probability of profit. If you're somebody advanced, you can see the Greeks, you can see payoff diagram, you can do several things here, and you can of course do the trade with a single click from here, or you can do virtual trade. I'm not clicking on this because I don't possibly want an aftermarket order to go right now, but you can click it and figure it out. Now comes Builder. If you are slightly more sophisticated than that, Builder allows you to build your own custom strategies. It is the most advanced option trading tool in town. I mean, there's nothing more advanced than this. We have never ever seen anywhere in India. But let's see what it does, right? You can do any kind. So it gives you all these strategies, ready-made strategies. If you want to make ready-made, you can also do your custom strategies. Bullish, bearish, neutral, different kind of strategies you can explore, and you can see when they will make money through this diagram. It tells you the max profit, max loss, where's the break even, how much probability of profit you have, how much funds you need, how much premium you have to pay, etc, etc, etc. Standard deviation, these are all advanced things used by traders. So here's the interesting thing, right? If you are somebody who's probably looking for the strategy builder, you might just not need a demo for this. So I'll just move on from here without dwelling too much into it, but try figuring this out with your free trial. It helps you do a lot of things which probably this thing can't help you do. Now comes my favorite part. So a lot of us have positions, right? Complex option positions, and we have no idea how much money we'll lose or make from those positions. For example, I have all these positions here. I mean, I have put options long, I have call options long, I have some futures short, and I have another call option short here. In fact, I have so many positions, I have no idea what my net position is. And if you ask me what will happen if Nifty was to open gap down 5% tomorrow, I have no idea what will happen. So you might probably need a tool which tells you, "Key boss, if the market goes up around 3% tomorrow, what will happen to your position?" And that is exactly what we do with the positions analysis. So you can now see your positions loaded in strategy builder, telling you how much P&L you can expect with Nifty move. So I can see here that tomorrow, or let's say this expiry, or let's make it tomorrow, 13th April, if Nifty goes up 200 points, that's not good news for me. Let's say 14,600 it goes to, 500 it goes to, I'll have some damage because my projected P&L will go to 1.73 from my current P&L of 3.46. If 50 goes to 14,000, I should be partying because it gives me a P&L of around 6.58. But basically, yeah, I can see for any expiry, for any kind of target on Nifty, what will happen to my P&L. Right, and if it goes to 13, nothing to happen, right? So this analyze all your positions one by one. Let's go back to the position page and see what else you can do there. You can also trade right from here. You can also set P&L alert on your position. So if I want to know party alert, or if my P&L goes above 6 lakhs, please tell me that it is happening. Right. So if I can just do save and close, and it will let me know on my WhatsApp number when my P&L hits that number. So I can also set a P&L alert, and that's how it works. Let's see what else we have here. So it tells you all your P&L neatly grouped by each under P&L of this much in Nifty, this much in SBI, this much in dollar, and it also tells you your Greeks, right? I mean, I can see my total overall Greeks. I can see my position wise Greeks. I can do a lot of things here. Strongly encouraging you to explore. Now let's see. We all know that there are SEBI registered RAs or research analysts in India. But the problem is, how do you know they are actually good? I mean, so many people come on TV and give some gyan and go away, right? Who's tracking whether they were right or wrong? How do you know their accuracy record? How do you know if they even made money or not? It's not like they are going to show their actual P&L, right? Of course, screenshots anybody can make, right? But how do you know they actually made that money? So we decided, let's put up a marketplace where SEBI registered research analysts can come and give advice. Now here's the thing, right? Every single advice these guys publish, we are going to keep a track of what happened to it. So we know the overall accuracy of an advisor, we know his overall P&L. So if you were to come to us and ask, hey, Sensibull, tell us who's actually a great guy, we want to follow his traits, we'll actually answer that question for you. So let's see how that works. So this is the great news. There is no extra charges to trade directly from Sensibull. Whatever you are paying to your broker, that's all you have to pay. So what it does is, first you might want to see leaderboard, who are the good guys, who are the bad guys. So you can see all these traders who have been performing in our system for the last few number of months. So in options you can see there are these people who are having this much accuracy, this much P&L. So you can see every single traders accuracy, number of trades they had, how much money they made, how much money they lost in whichever time frame you like, and you can then decide, you know what, I want to follow this guy and get his advice on WhatsApp. So once you click on WhatsApp, we'll ask your WhatsApp number, and every time this guy publishes an advice, it will come to you directly on your WhatsApp, right? So again, these trades come from SEBI registered advisors who are fully transparent. You know how much is their P&L, you know what kind of traders they are. This is probably the only advisory market in India where we are actually on the side of the user and not on the side of the advisor. So basically our idea is this, right? If they are good, these advisors, you will know. If they are bad, you will know. There's one more feature we'd like to introduce you to, and that is social trading right here. In social trading, you and other people just like you can come in this forum and publish their trades just like the expert marketplace. The only difference being that these are not SEBI registered advisors, normal people like you and me sharing their ideas with the community. And just like the advisor marketplace, we have a leaderboard for this also. So you can see who are the good traders from inside the community and decide to follow their trades or not. This is an exciting bet we are taking, and we are just figuring out, can we find great traders from among the normal traders like you and me. Now let's look at advanced analytical tools. There are several of them. I'll not go into detail of anything, but some of them are really nice. Option chain free feature, very cool to figure out, very easy to figure out what's the expected market direction. Open interest tells you what option activity happens every day, which again tells you, gives you hints as to where the market is going. There's of course multi-strike analysis, which basically tells you intraday data on options activity. We have a screener, we have IV chart, we also give FII, DII data, we have some technical signals which gives you interesting trades to do, and we have an events calendar. We also have a feature alerts on WhatsApp, which helps you to set P&L or price alerts on WhatsApp again. So that pretty much summarizes everything we do. We also have an interesting learn options trading section where we have courses both free and paid in case you want to learn about options trading. Right. So this is pretty much all we have in Sensibull. We have a 7-day free trial. I'll strongly encourage you to go ahead and take the free trial. We also have apps on Android and iOS stores. Please do check them out. Alright, so this is basically it, and thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you find Sensibull useful. Thank you.
Hello again. If you have any doubt regarding this video, you can write us at help@sensibull.com, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Sensibull's YouTube channel. Till then, happy trading with Sensibull. Hello. Before we get started, if you are new on Sensibull's YouTube channel, you can subscribe the channel